Hello everyone, this is RNG. Today I'll be showing you, or rather teaching you, how to pass your theory driving test without stress. In case it is for the people living in Germany, or you can also adopt the same system all over the world. But I'm speaking from Germany. You can adopt the same system all over the world and you will make success in your exam. Now, when you register with your driving school, they are going to give you a login details which you can use to download your app. If you are using phone, you download the app in your phone, you register. Through that app, they will be monitoring how successful you are, or how good you are, before they can set exam for you. So if you are using computer, you just go to the website, log in and start it. I just did my exam few days ago, and this is my app. This is the computer website where I learned everything. As you can see, my questions are still 92%. Initially it was 100%, so but I allowed someone else into the website where he started learning. From there the point dropped, but I passed my exam. I failed only four points, which is a 1 mark, one question carrying 4 points. Because I was nervous, that was why I feel that. Not that I didn't really know the answer. Now that apart, so for those of you who are preparing, or you have this you feel like you can't do it, there is a way out to make it easy for you. This thing is logical. Here in Germany, 2019, we have 1113 questions. Now, this 1113 questions, there is a simple logic to it. If you look around here, let me show you. Yeah. Now, look around here, you're going to see all the questions, which is 1113 questions. So they expect you to learn everything here. And during the exam, only 30 questions are going to come out of 1113. That's a bit difficult. For those people who are in school, their brain are still not very hot, they might not find it very difficult. But for those who already left school long ago, and we are not longer friends with book or with reading, we might find this a bit difficult. Not only people like us, but even though those who are in school also find it sometimes difficult to pass this exam. Now, like I said earlier, there is a way to study these questions and to become very easy for you. The strategy which I used is this. You see, out of these 1113 questions, if you look very well, you find out that these 1113 questions came out of only maybe 100 or 200 questions. So they started manipulating the questions. It's still the same questions. They manipulated it and create more out of it. So just to make people focus more on these questions. I don't know about other countries, but in Germany here, this is the as of June 2019, this is a question that we have 1113. Now what you do is this. Out of the 1113 questions, there are some questions which, the fact that you have passion to learn how to drive, you already know these questions without you having to read any book. For instance, when they ask you how many years does a probation period last, now you don't need to read book to understand that. You already know it's 2 years. Now you are going to find that question among all these questions. So what I did was, I created 2 folders in my phone and in my desktop. So these 2 folders, I wrote one of the folder, I wrote easy drive, and the second one I wrote hard drive. Now, what I did was those questions which I found very easy, very easy to answer. When I'm reading because first I have to read the whole of 1113 questions. So the strategy was, if you are using a phone or you are using the desktop, you just have to find a way to Snapchat it. There is a way, a button, which a combination of button which you can use to capture the question after answering it. So what I did with my phone, the moment I finished answering the question, now for instance, let's use this. What could cause the vehicle to leave the road? Now, one of the reasons is distraction, another one is tiredness, inattention. So these are the reasons. Now let me click. Yeah, correct. These are the reasons. Now you find out this one is a very easy question. You know, distraction can cause the vehicle to leave the road. Tiredness can cause a vehicle to leave the road. If you are not paying attention to road sign or to the traffic, it can cause the vehicle to leave the road. So what I did, well, after marking this and it's right, I Snapchat it with my phone. Snapshot, yeah, I snap it, do a snapshot. Then I come to my folder Easy Drive and save it in Easy Drive. Now when I go to another one. What is a frequent cause of serious accident? Failure to pay attention to the road traffic, driving too close to a vehicle, failure to adjust. But when you continue to do it this way, there are some questions that will be difficult for you. Not all, but the first 100 questions, I tell you, they are easy. But when you start to encounter hard questions, just do the same thing, snapshot it, then save it in a hard drive. At the end of the day, you realize that the easy question is about 800 questions. So 800 questions minus 1130, now you have 330 questions left, which will be saved in hard drive. Now this 800 question, you already know this. This 313 question, these are the ones you have to focus on. So if you can capture all those ones, this one is already easy for you. Once you capture all these ones, then you'll be able to do well at the exam hall. The thing is, it is not that difficult. But you just have to concentrate. Where it becomes difficult is when you have to read 1113 questions all over again. At the time you get so tired, you kind of fed up now. But when you adopt this same strategy, those ones that are very easy for you, you just save it on one side. The ones that you are finding difficult, save it on one side. So even at the day of your exam, that same morning, read very well. If possible, a night to that day of your exam, read very well. Find something that can keep you up from sleeping. You read very well. Read this 313 question very well. So if you can capture those ones, definitely, then you capture everything. It's not that easy, and I want to encourage you more. It is not easy. And another thing I did was the picture ones. Those picture ones. This video. Now let me go to the picture ones. There is another strategy which I got about the pictures. Now the picture questions is 342 questions. At the time, I found these picture questions difficult because I didn't understand that there is a method to read, to study it. So each time a question pops up, I found out how I'm almost missing the questions. So until one day, as I was reading, I got to something just came through my mind. I'll do it this way, check it this way, and I did it. I found out that all the picture questions are very, very simple. Now I will show you. I'm looking for a difficult one that can really cover most of the other ones. The difficult one. Now you look at this very well. Look at this very well. Now the question is, what is the right course of action? Now let's look at it very well. You have forfeit. This, if you look at here, this is a triangle facing down, so it means this red car has to stop. Now this is a blue car going towards this way, and this is your own forfeit. Now who is to go first? Is it you, or this blue car, or you? Now one thing you have to understand here, look very well. This same forfeit which you have here, if you look at here, you find out that this same blue car has the same forfeit, which is a priority. Forfeit in Germany means priority. Who is to go first? Now you see that you are having priority forfeit. This blue car is having priority forfeit. You are also having priority forfeit, and this blue car is coming from opposite you, going towards his own direction. He doesn't need to cross the road. He just have to go, but you have to cross the road. Now who is to go first? Now let's go to the questions. The question is, I may turn before the red car. I may only turn after the blue car. I may be the first to make the turn. Now let's take I only turn after the blue car. Why? Because the blue car is coming the front of you, and he doesn't need to cross the road. And you have, though you have the same priority with the blue car, but you have to cross the road. So now let's say I may only turn after the blue car. Now I may turn before the red car. Before the red car, but let's try this way. Yeah, I may turn before the red car. Now you see, this is one. What I just want you to know is this: if whenever you see something like this, check if the same sign that you are having is the same sign this vehicle is having. Usually, most of the time, they both have this. You and this vehicle both have the same sign. So if you both have the same sign, he must always go before you. Always. So always look at this sign here. All this sign is what you look to capture your bid questions, your picture questions. Now let's go to another one. Now look at this. Here there is no forfeit, no priority here. This is a left. I don't know what they call it in English, but in German language they call it rechts vor links. That's right before left. Now you look at this. So what you have to do, don't forget your rights always have priority. Always. Now I may turn before the green car. No, the green car have to go first. I have to allow the red car to pass. No, I give way to the green car. Yes. Now, so that is the little I can show you from this. If you have any question or there's something you want to know, you can just drop it at the comment, and I will try my possible best to make sure I reply you as soon as possible. I get the comment. Thank you, and I wish you luck. For those of you who are planning to write your exam soon, I wish you good luck. Concentrate. Like I said earlier, try to adopt this system. It will help you. Separate the hard questions from the easy questions. After that you have answered them all, then you can concentrate and you can pass your exam. I guarantee you 100% that you can pass your exam. Good luck. this Arula Nanagebe RNG tutorial. See you next time. I'll see you on the comment.